Warning. The bullshit you're about to hear is going to be explicit. If you have fucked up, horrible feelings about life, skip us. But if you're okay with laughing at yourself and being cool, then cool. Continue watching this fucking video, bitch, and we'll see you at the end when you watch the next one right after or even before. I don't give a fuck. But your mama, she hot. Give her my number so I can give it to Bear. Love you.
Welcome to the Are You Fucking Serious podcast. I'm Concept. I'm here with
What's up,
Mookie.
bitch? You a mark. You a mark,
All my
Concept.
life I had to fight.
And all your life you've been a mark.
And I'm here with the nicer person, Bear.
He ain't nice. Don't lie to people like that. Stop
Nicer
it.
than you?
What are you talking about?
Bear is not nice. Bear is an
Whatever.
asshole. If they have not learned anything from the stories that we tell at the end, it's that Bear is a giant McAsshole.
Look, the only reason you tell my stories first is because y'all have more.
Hey.
But
it's
why do we
because,
have so
like when you go to
many?
McDonald's, you order a number 8, that's the McAsshole. That is Bear.
I like that. The nigga.
Just a burnt? Is it just
Take
a
it over
burnt
whenever
patty?
it is. Burnt patty.
Burnt?
Yup, burnt patty.
Burnt patty.
Oh, shit. But you know what though? At least like Bear be doing shit that you don't realize is fucked up until later.
You gotta reflect on that shit.
Like actually
reflect on
though. Like he actually like it's like, you know, after everything's said and done, you're like, wait. That was kind of
Like,
fucked
wait a
up,
minute.
wasn't
That
it?
nigga
It is kind of fucked up,
right.
isn't
He an
it?
undercover asshole. He just don't like to admit it. At least I admit
But it's
the
cool though,
fact that I'm
because
an asshole.
you don't ever realize it when it's there.
No, like no.
I'm not that nasty. I'm just like, all right, well, it'll probably be fucked up
Like
later.
I like to
but-
say, I like to say and do fucked up shit to people that's just gonna make you like reflect on it later. But you already knew I did it to you right there. Your ass be like, you gonna do some shit, and then be like 2 days later.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
a
shit,
surprise.
this nigga
Yours
like,
is just
fuck
blatant.
up.
It's like mine is a surprise. It's like, wait,
It's true.
damn.
Though.
But
So fucking true.
Your
you
shit be
be
like
"All
a
right, whatever."
surprise abortion. Like you were
Yeah.
You know what though? I just now that you say that, I realize that we are 3 different types of asshole.
true. I'm lovable.
Yeah.
Shit.
No.
When you think about it.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
I'm lovable. Shit.
You just made people believe you are. You're just a good marketer.
Hey.
You got that salesman pitch. I bet you sold snake oil in a past life.
You know what? You know the good that snake oil can do for your skin? Shit.
I bet it does.
No.
Tell me more.
You can do a lot. Moisturize your skin and really get them elbows and kneecaps. Cause in between your fingers too. 'Cause I know Bear did not put lotion on like he should.
Oh, I see you are just targeting all the black people. All right.
If Bear rubbed his elbows together, he would start a forest fire.
I'd be a superhero.
That's right. He's Mr. Forest Bear.
Mr. Forest Bear.
Mr. Forest Fire.
Because only I can prevent these forest fires. That's my cousin's job, though. Don't let him know. I was talking about it. Trying to get me to come to that park for years.
God damn. I would ask how you all been, but you know that's enough of.
Don't lie to the people like that. We don't. You don't care.
You don't care.
I don't, but you know,
You
they might.
Okay.
They might care. I'm not gonna ask though, because you know, asshole. That's
I'm good, nigga. I'm still cute, and that's all that matters.
Are you though?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You sound so concerned. You're like, I don't know.
I'm lovable. You just jealous. That's really what it comes down to.
Because he got that wheezy hairline.
At least I get some wheezy dreads. Some shit dusty as fuck.
I bet they are.
If you have not seen his hair now,
yeah, it looks dry.
the nigga look homeless.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like you're gonna find him on Skid Row at some point.
Oh,
Like, that's kind of like dusty his dreads are.
It
You don't believe me? People look it up.
Like,
look up Lil Wayne.
During the famine.
You would hate to see it.
Yeah.
Actually, though, don't look at that. It's depressing. Like he looked like he might be dying.
You know, if you look up blue waffle, they actually just show you waffles that are like colored blue now.
Actually,
Yeah.
Man, I remember way back in the day when that was a dangerous thing. Don't do it.
Shit.
Now they're just like, hey, these waffles are pretty good. So, I guess.
oh, I hated that shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I hated every part of
Yeah.
growing up in the in between stages of the internet. Because niggas will
The
tell
dark
you
web was so
anything.
close.
Like
Yeah.
we believe that Sierra had a dick. We believe that the like people who had the holes in their skin, like that was a specific disease that you get. Like you believed anything because you were able to print it out.
It was the
Ooh.
Wild Wild
You believe
West.
Two Girls, One Cup was the greatest movie of all time?
Oh man.
Hey, R.I.P. though.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
No, don't rest in peace. Fuck that. No. Rest in a loud death. No.
Loud death.
Nope, not
I
trying to
hope
put
you
that on my
died in
spirit.
trouble.
I am not trying to put that on my spirit.
Nigga, you ain't got no spirit. Shit, you saw that shit years ago.
I wonder what
First of
happened
all,
to
that
him
was
now.
my soul.
You ain't got no spirit either.
Wait, Barry, you said what now?
So I wonder what actually happened to them now.
No,
There should
that's
be
why
like
I
a
said
show where they go
R.I.P.
back to like the old like dark memes or some shit and be like, what happened to them?
No,
Just like how they
that's
do
why I
that
said
regularly.
R.I.P. One of them killed themselves.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I said I'm not trying to put that on my spirit because if they hearing this, I ain't trying to be like that.
Nigga,
Understood.
I had to watch that fucking video.
You didn't have to do shit. That's the thing. You didn't have to
Nigga,
watch
no,
shit.
we were in the age of like, what the fuck is going on in the internet, and you had to understand what the fuck was being talked about because that shit was like, what, freshman year of high school for me and Bear. It was like
Yep.
we were right at that like stage where it was like we kind of need to know what the fuck everybody's talking about, and then you were just like, I want to go sit in the corner and cry.
You know what though?
Oh man,
That is a
remember
good
Pain
point.
Olympics?
Oh no, don't. We don't talk
Oh
about
my
that.
god.
We don't talk about that.
Oh man, I
We
hate
don't
that
talk
dude
about
tell
that.
me that. Oh, I
Why'd you have to remind me of that?
Because so we were talking about
Oh, I
the
hate
dark
you.
times way back in the day. I was like, oh man, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna have to put that on Patreon.
With a picture.
I feel like I gotta throw up.
Oh man, don't do it. Don't do it, Concept.
And I've seen some nasty
hold
shit
on.
in my life.
No,
Man.
Bear has seen the nastiest movie of all time. Freshman year of college, this motherfucker and a bunch of like dorm mates all sat down and watched 120 days of sodomy.
I forgot about that. Don't
Oh,
bring
that
that
you-
back up. Oh, that movie was horrible.
You missed me.
Oh.
You're missing me with that. What you gotta have to
I
explain that one.
repressed that. Don't do
All
it.
right, Bear.
Don't
Bear,
even attempt it.
Bear. What is it about?
No. It was
Synopsis.
way worse than Pain. Look, it was way worse than
Synopsis
Pain
for the
Olympics.
Patreon. Synopsis for the
No.
Patreon.
Oh man,
He done made it past like day 2, to be honest.
right. I remember that part. Okay.
Oh my god, he's watching.
It's coming back. I'm just looking through an article and I'm just trying to remember back what happened. Yeah, I don't want to go back. I'm closing it. I don't want to go back.
Got to scrub that
I'm gonna just
computer.
do that shit.
Ain't that new?
Fuck.
Ain't that shit new?
Yep, he gonna be feeling real weird shit.
Oh man, I don't want
That shit gonna like, you know what? And them 120 days of sodomy gonna lead right over to the topic for the day too.
It is. Unfortunately, it is. And you know what? I'm gonna give you credit on that one because that was a good ass segue. All right. And we're gonna do a couple things today. If this doesn't, I feel like I could talk about this forever. But if you got chlamydia, who you punching first? Is it the doctor, the person closest to you, in proximity, the person that gave it to you, or who? And then just a little mental note that Mookie's putting here. Note that you still have to tell Mookie's either way.
Yep, I gotta know because I'm telling your ass. But like, especially because we all know out of the three of us, Bear is most likely to get it. So
why is it me?
Bear, you up and coming through your hoe phase. Like you about to reach your hoe phase at some point.
I don't want it. No.
As soon as you get out of jail, we already know. Like you gonna come out your hoe phase.
Or is he already in his hoe phase?
Oh, that's what I say. He probably is tooting his shit out there.
So he tooted and booted?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa.
You can't really toot it and boot it when you're in jail though, because like you see everybody. So one night stands just become repeat offending.
Repeat repeat offenders.
Ah,
oh my god!
levels.
Next porno movie. If we ever make a porno movie, it's gonna be called Repeat Offenders.
Repeat offenders. That's crazy.
It has to be a gay movie though.
It has to be, doesn't it?
But I mean, it's a perfect market right now.
Wouldn't it be repeat re-enders at that point? Re-enders?
Well, it depends. It depends on how the video goes. Because if they're like in a circle and there's just a bunch of guys behind each other, that makes sense. Otherwise,
Y'all should just recreate that couch scene. You know the one they do with the
you
the
stupid.
girl?
You know, it's actually worse in the gay world. There's something worse than the couch in the gay world.
On to they sloppy toppy.
Nope.
Oh,
my
shit.
God, I can't with you.
I can't have that on my consciousness. I'm like,
You ain't gonna have it in your conscience. You're gonna have it in, like inside of you.
Right.
yeah, no. Get it away. No.
Hold on, would you take 120 days of sodomy or sloppy toppy, Bear?
Ooh,
I want neither.
you want neither.
Death is not an option. Death is not an
I'll take a
option.
gun to the face over any both of those options.
All right, but Bear, like real talk
Hey,
though,
man.
like
He is the
you
gun
know,
to the face.
right. So what you doing? Who you punching first when you get when you find out you got chlamydia?
Okay, so who I'm punching first? Yeah, probably the doctor, depending on how they say it. Like if they say like really like, they say, oh, damn,
Well, they
man,
gonna
you
come
got
in and like,
chlamydia,"
hey, motherfucker, you got chlamydia.
yeah, then we gotta be fighting. We gotta be fighting right then and there. There's no way.
What's
Like,
wrong with your doctor?
I can't walk over there.
What doctor you go to?
Oh, he's a crazy.
This nigga
old
got a
dude. He's funny as
WWE
fuck.
wrestler as a doctor.
Man, yeah, he walks in.
Hulk Hogan comes in.
I tell you, brother, you got chlamydia,
I tell
brother.
you, brother, on this clipboard. So man. So yeah, I'd probably punch him depending on how he says it. I would punch anybody who was like trying to calm me down on my way into the doctor. They're like, yeah, it's gonna be okay. No, it's not. Bah, sock you. Take this chlamydia fist.
Hey, though, okay, but let's say, how would you want them to present the, like, do you want them to come in on Sean Paul's "We Make It Clap"?
You got the cup.
Or do you want Usher's "Let It Burn"?
Oh, you know what? Let me ask
I
you
take
quick,
the Sean
'cause I
Paul
don't
one
know.
over anything, man.
I
That's
don't-
so good.
I actually don't know this. And my ignorance. Sorry about that. Does chlamydia burn? I don't. Or is that gonorrhea?
It can make it like when you burn when you pee. That's when you have that thing.
That's not gonorrhea.
But of course, this is also something I also don't fully know. So
Okay.
Time to do research.
I don't remember because I think we had like a brief thing in high school. We went to an all boys school, so they didn't really emphasize it like that.
Nigga, we never really had a real health class.
Oh, that's true. We had to do it pre.
Yep,
it was a
it does
pre
burn.
thing that.
Yeah,
you had to do before
burning
start
while you
school.
pee. So that's chlamydia.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
no, we never had like a full-fledged health class. It was like basically vocabulary words that we had to know like once every like 2-3 days
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's just not
Really?
good.
That was it.
Yeah, during
Was
SOAR.
it?
Yeah, ours was an actual health class. Like they taught.
They didn't
us
start
all
doing
of
a
that.
full-fledged
We
health
didn't have
class
no health
until
class.
after our freshman year.
Yeah.
So the next class they had like full PE and health and all that. And had to,
Were we like,
you
Oh,
we're
you
like
mean
seniors when we
that
did
that type of? No, we didn't have that. We literally had the health class with the big old book and.
No, we didn't have that until the summer. And then
Okay.
it wasn't until we got to like bio the second year that we actually had had to watch the whole videos about three women having kids in different styles. And the one teacher you didn't want walked in the class as we watching that video. I ain't gonna say his name. It's the one person at our high school you did not want walking into any classroom where you were watching any kind of weird video. Because you know the commentary.
There's multiple teachers.
He loved golf.
Oh. No.
So he came in and literally just started commentating. He's like, "You gonna faint during your first one?" Like, yeah. And I'm just like, "I'm gonna punch you before I get to one."
This is a player, go
So-
away.
so, If the doctor tells you she's pregnant, she's having it right now, you gonna press the doctor?
Like, oh, no.
That's what you're saying.
Right.
All I'm saying is, Bear is gonna have a nice little burning sensation, and they're gonna be trying to fight the other.
Ah, yeah.
How dare you make these flame jokes?
Oh, there's so many you can make, man.
There's so many.
Hey, like,
Honestly, I
where is
wondered,
your
does
earth
do
and
like
your
do-
wind?
Oh my god! Because you got that fire. I wonder, do doctors ever just like think about these things when they have like the results? They're like, "Oh, I got a good joke for this one, but I can't do it." It's like, I wonder.
You'd be like, do
Like,
you
you gotta
Be a
remember?
lot.
Like if you had me as a doctor, you would hate me. I'm like, I'd come in like, oh shit, you got 2 hours to live. Good luck.
Well, basically, I mean,
You want a pen and paper for your will? You gonna need.
Just go ahead and write everything to me. Just go.
you don't even have enough time to get that notarized. Like 2 hours is
Nope.
not enough time to get that notarized.
Hey, some states
Not
you
enough
don't need
time.
to notarize. You just need to have like a document on a piece of paper.
Oh, that's
You have a
dope.
napkin. Yeah.
Record it.
Mm-hmm.
That video. That works. Rich people do
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like people have like signed like contracts and deals just with like a napkin.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
a
is your
legit
state one of
signature.
those?
Just need a witness. Yeah, you're good.
I'm signing every contract when we go to see you. We're just making contracts over nothing.
Right.
And nigga, I don't want your signature shit.
Like your dreads can't exceed
Your
19
dress can't
inches.
exceed a certain length.
That's probably
19
longer than
inches.
that. Hold on. This is like from the back of my head.
Actually, you look like from the back. From the back, you got 22s.
222s, as my mom likes to say all the damn time because she loved that Rick Ross song.
I know, that's why I said it.
Shit. But yeah, concept, who you punching?
That's a good question, though. But I mean, Bear had it right. It does. Like I said, there might be a multiverse of how this actually occurs for me.
Yeah.
If there's definitely got to punch the person you gave it to, or who gave it to you.
So but who would I punch first though? I mean, the reason I wouldn't punch the doctor unless they were being an asshole about it. I mean, that'd be the only reason I would consider punching them. But yeah, it would definitely be I would punch Mookie's just because he asked this question.
Fuck you.
You gonna tell him and then punch him?
Well, because I have to tell you anyway. So if I have to tell you anyway, you're getting punched.
I'm making you tell me over the phone. Shit.
Nah, I'm coming straight to you.
You gonna fly all the way down here.
I'm coming gay to you.
Right.
Like, nigga, I got a comedian. I'm like, what the fuck? No. Hey, no, nigga, you gonna get one cup.
Oh God.
You gonna get one cup. It's gonna be plastic. Your red Solo cup, plastic forks. I'm gonna have a stack of paper towels. And then when you shower, you got to use those paper towels to dry off.
Do you not realize that there's no scenario in life where I get to use normal shit at your house?
Honestly, there has never been.
Never been. I don't know your mouth is, and then you coming in here with a dirty dick. What the fuck?
You ain't touching it.
The shit that I own got to touch it. My towels, my toilet, nigga. You better go to it, find a new toilet.
That's not how you get chlamydia.
I don't want that bad juju in my house. What the fuck?
That's not how you
get I don't even want the notion.
I do the same thing when it comes to like babies. Like, you're like, oh, you want to hold the baby? I'm like, no, that's a disease. Like, I ain't trying to catch that. Like,
that's a disease.
You touch a baby and then you end up having one. Right. Bear got like shit ton of them.
What's up?
It all started because he had to help out with his siblings and everything, and now he got 32 like kids of his own.
Oh my God, Bear, you are Abraham.
Abraham, shut up.
Had many sons.
Yeah.
And a shit ton of them are him.
He's 4 score.
Not that Abraham.
I know that Abraham though. I ain't tripping up. I don't want to go to Bible Mark.
That Abraham had that many sons.
Nigga, what were you doing during like Sunday Bible school? Just like not paying attention.
I was asleep, nigga. You know this. Obviously.
Obviously,
I was asleep.
He was too busy planning who he was gonna punch first.
I was too busy playing Game Boy to care about this bullshit. All right. Well, what about you, Mookie? What would you punch first?
I'm punching the person that gave it to me first. And then I'm gonna go back and punch the doctor, and then probably a nurse.
Probably a nurse. What a nurse?
This whole situation turned into a Ludacris song. You realize that, right?
Hey, cause somebody getting knocked out. It's just somebody like just knocking everybody out. Everybody.
Everybody
Get me on the highway. Get the fuck out of
Fuck out of
My way.
way.
Nigga, I'm gonna be the type I'm be gangbanging on breakfast. I'm gonna go way back that far.
Already
Why
bang
you
on
banging
breakfast.
breakfast? It's like, damn.
Like fuck this bacon, nigga. Who set you from?
Bet you work for the cops, huh? Fuck pig. It's like, God damn.
You stupid. You did not say fucking pig.
Stupid.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you both. But
And then how
actually,
long
though,
do-
like, I would start punching irrelevant people. I think, to be honest, like if I were being honest, like it might not be the doctor. I mean, it'll eventually be the person that gave it to me, but I might start punching. I might just start swinging, just because.
I might punch the old lady that's like rude to me when I'm trying to hold the door open for her slow ass. Like, bitch, you already at the elevator. You told me to hold the door for you. Fuck no, I'm gonna close this damn door and punch you.
With that
Shit.
walker? Girl,
Fuck,
you ain't
you don't
making
need
it
to
here that
ignore.
fast. Yeah. Wait for the next one. It's like, straight up.
All right, Texas Rain. I'm gonna need you to get out the way.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Yeah, but I think being in all honesty, I might just start swinging. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
like,
that makes sense.
You gonna be pissed, and then your dick gonna be burning at the same time you swinging.
I think that
Well,
would be
you
the thing
like-
that I would be pissed about is
Right.
my dick burning. Like,
And then hold on, the worst part is it burns when you pee. Imagine when you gotta go to the bathroom and you at work.
So then just all of the anger
and
just
you got that something to bite on. So your ass on me something like, I'm trying to go Hulk smash.
over here go Super Saiyan 4. Like,
right.
Like trying to go Hulk smash in the fucking bathroom and you like at the toilet trying to pee.
God damn it.
Oh, you trying to pass a kidney stone.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I honestly wonder what's worse. My guess would be the
I'm
stone,
pretty sure it's the kidney stone.
but I don't
Kidney
know.
stone.
Pretty
Big
sure
ass
it's the kidney
stone going
stone.
through a tiny little tube. Yeah.
So you
Because
know,
that's
yeah.
like that's not like a burning sensation just when you pee.
That's
It's a
because like if
moving
you can't even
burning
go like
sensation.
to the like you go to the hospital for it. It's like I don't know why you came here. You can't do it, and you just have to pee it out.
Sometimes they actually do have to. If
It gets worse.
yeah, because sometimes it's big, but I guess you're right because chlamydia I think is far more common than a kidney stone. I believe if there was like a statistic out there that was like 1 in 4 people get chlamydia or something like that. It's some obscene amount of people.
Oh, we know a
chlamydia.
shit ton of Bears kids gonna have chlamydia.
Hold
Like,
on.
maybe they're born with it.
Oh no.
Barry, you need to teach your kids about the birds and the bees and how to be safe.
I need to teach about the burning and the fire.
The birds and the flames. You gotta watch out. So. It's like,
ain't that a Dragon Force song?
I almost certain it is. It's almost certain.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was a good one though. And I'm honestly, I was when the randomizer actually went on that one. I was like, no way.
Yeah, no way.
Yes.
I remember when I first saw it on the list. I was like, well, why is this on the fuck? Why do we have to tell Mookie's?
How long does it take to tell me? Like, how long you gonna take? Like, you gonna tell me that day? You gonna wait a while?
Here's the thing. Understand, people. He is dead serious. Like, he is dead serious about him needing to know.
I need to know
that you have chlamydia. You're not fucking. Like, understand? You're not fucking him. He just wants to know. His nosy ass just wants to know.
I need to know so I can clown your ass. And see, the thing about concept, if he decides not to tell her, I just gotta hit up his husband and be like, "Yo, this motherfucker got a dirty dick today or what?"
Wow. You know, I believe that, honestly. I believe you guys talk.
So you better. It'd probably be worse if I had to find out that way than just tell me.
I feel like, well, I mean, think about it this way: if I got chlamydia, I would probably only get it from there. So, unless I start doing shit dirty, I don't know. Like you never know because that's the thing. I feel like people who cheat don't necessarily always know that they're going to cheat. And then you're like, "Fuck, I'm a cheater now."
Some people probably playing that shit out. Like, you know what? I'm gonna cheat on Tuesday. I don't know how.
I'm like, who thinks like that?
On Tuesday.
Who thinks like that? Like, on a Tuesday?
Oh,
somebody does, apparently.
God.
Fuck is this?
I'm like, you know,
Sorry, never mind. I thought that was.
nigga,
Is that-
what
is
in
that-
the ham-taro time are you fucking playing right now?
Okay, so look, I like literally
69.
started up Google and I was like, what is this thing? And I pressed the play button like an idiot, and it was like, oh, here comes this.
Bear, how long is it gonna take your ass to tell me you got chlamydia?
Probably. I'd probably say 3 people punched. All right, time to
I like how you measured it by people.
Yeah, like, yep, like try Top Mookies now.
I
Three of
understand. I love that honesty, though.
them. About 3.
I do.
And
like,
love
damn,
you
that.
I gotta
told me
tell
I
them.
put that in the group chat. I'm like, hey, this motherfucker got chlamydia.
That's foul.
And then we gonna
I
come
acknowledge
record
if
an
I have to tell
episode.
one person here,
I'm
but
like,
not
hey,
another
Bear,
one. Come on now.
You still burning over there?
Yeah, the fires are strong here. It's too strong.
All right. What I'd say would be like something like, if I put in the group chat, I'd be like, "Hey, guess who got not oysters, not mussels, but clams?" Like, it'd be something stupid.
That's so stupid.
Like you start like you'll send us like hot air, so hot in here.
Can't taking off all your clothes ain't helping nobody.
Hold on, the worst part too is
you
like
got
when
another one, like the
that
roof,
opening line, the
roof.
hot in here, when he says hot in here. After that last one, don't it sound like somebody having like a nice little relief? That's
Yeah.
exactly what's gonna sound like.
Oh, straight up.
Why are you this way?
All right. You like the roof,
Blame our high
the roof
school
is on
shit.
fire.
I was nice
You
before
know
high
what?
school.
That mother got the clam. This is a clam for the clam.
There's a lot of goddamn songs you can make out of this.
So many. I bet a doctor's having a field day somewhere. He's just like, man, if only I can say these.
Man,
To start.
doctor's
Hey,
office
if
will
you
be
were
fire.
a doctor and you need a way to give people bad news, come to us. We will do it
Right.
for you in the most.
Sean Paul
fucked up,
Temperature is a very
unethical
good
way ever.
candidate for a very good telly.
A lot of Sean Paul songs you can.
A lot of Sean Paul are.
Baby, burn it.
Yep.
You be burning a concern and it's all coming where you be. Like, oh man. You like, hey. I can't even be mad. It's like he put it in with Sean Paul.
You're
Pretty
a jerk
good.
to you're burnt. Like, you know.
Honestly,
burnt.
I probably wouldn't
Sean
punch my
Paul's in the
doctor
wrong
if he gave it
business.
to me in like a Shaggy song. Probably not now. Like, that's pretty good. That's some talent there. I can't punch you on that one.
You could do a lot of dance hall music, actually.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Dance hall is designed specifically for this.
Right.
Oh shit.
As soon as you like tell your girl you got chlamydia, she's gonna be like, your husband. Or whoever, whatever their pronouns may be. They're gonna be like, murder, they wrote. All over your head, because you can kiss that relationship goodbye.
You don't know a bitch named Maxine. Maxine is gone. She done killed you.
You're like, man,
I'm
like,
Maxine.
oh, damn, man.
Oh man.
Shit, Scotty gonna be calling you. You gonna be geeked up for real.
For real, for real. You better call on Tyrone.
And get your shit.
Get your shit.
Oh
no.
Tyrone.
I always like think that that's the homegirls on the side that always saying that.
Call on Mookie.
Come lean in.
I ain't coming to get your shit, and you ain't. Mm-mm.
If I have to tell you, you're helping me.
Hell no.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I mean. That's the thing is that's what's
hey,
so
nigga,
stupid.
you gonna
Why
pay for
I
my
gotta
flight?
tell you.
Right. You gonna pay for my flight?
You know I would.
All right, then I'm gonna come out there. Shit. That's one way I'm coming out there. No,
No, I would. That's not even a question. Like,
Yep.
And I'm hanging out the passenger side too. Out of my best friends right chilling out. Holler at Derek.
God damn it.
I'm
Hope you don't think I'm a scrub.
Oh.
Nothing but a scrub.
Hey, your dick gonna be leaking like a waterfall. No.
Oh, you know what? Besides the burning, I think that would be the worst thing.
Yeah, the pus. That's definitely gonna be.
Yeah, I didn't
at least you don't go out. Don't go out
that.
like Al Capone. That motherfucker was so stupid because he was having he had chlamydia, never treated it, and so at one point he finally like his clients caught up with him, and he went to jail. While he was in jail, he was so stupid at that point because the chlamydia started eating away at his brain, and he was still pissing like pus. that eventually they just let him out because they were like, the dude can't even doesn't even realize where he is, and not soon after he died.
Holy shit! I didn't even know it could get that far. Like
The
and it goes
clam.
untreated. Yep.
Holy
It's
shit!
bacteria.
I knew syphilis could do that, but
Might be yeah, huh?
now I gotta look this up.
You can be right.
The only reason I know that is because Freud, I believe, has syphilis. That's how he died.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he had syphilis.
Okay.
But he died due to a stroke and pneumonia, but his him having syphilis did not help.
I'm sure it didn't. I'm not sure
It
in any
rendered that
scenario if that
motherfucker
helps.
Right.
I don't know what scenario that actually helps it.
He got that shit at a brothel.
Oh damn.
That sucks.
Like, nigga, don't you know you don't like just like you don't get high off your own supply, you don't fuck your own supply either. And I know it's a fucked up thing to say about a brothel, but yeah.
It's a business. I mean, it is.
Fuck your own supply. I don't know if that's fair.
He got it at a brothel. He probably ran brothels.
Well, actually, that's the thing about chlamydia is like it's really hard to track back. I mean, unless you only fuck like one person, but like if you are messing with multiple people, like because I think that it doesn't come on right away. Like especially for men, you don't get symptoms.
Sometimes it doesn't have symptoms, so
you don't get symptoms for like at least a couple months. Some cases. So warning. But yeah, damn. Fuck. All right. Well,
yeah,
actually,
strap it up. Safe sex is great sex. Better wear a late sex because you don't want that late sex that I think I'm late sex. You wrap it up.
Cover your monkey.
So sweet. Like that rap fire. Yeah. Mark. Jacob.
Like how Bear's like, what?
What?
Like, what the fuck is a Sam? We gonna make it up. It's a Sam. You a Sam ass nigga.
Oh, we already know what Sam is because after when we first started college and we had to take them tests, we know what a Sam is. Do I need to go ahead and say it to refresh your memory?
We'll have to, yeah. Sorry.
Sexually aggressive man. Male.
Oh shit.
Whoa. I remember that now. Okay.
And I fucking hated it. And then when I realized I could just like
what the fuck is
videos
that?
and like just correct the ones I had wrong, I was like, all right, cool.
Fuck.
Cool.
I thought it was gonna be something related to Lance. I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
like, you a Lance, like
no Clarence. All right.
I was forgot about Sam. I really did forget about like Sam.
I forgot about Sam. Nigga, you know what? You and Derek need to go on chapel walk.
You did once.
Word? Did y'all hold hands and go through the chapel?
Yeah. I think that's we have that picture on our refrigerator.
Oh, I've never been to that chapel over there.
It's honestly not that special.
It's a far fucking walk, nigga. I don't do woods.
I want to make a joke about Bear, but I can't.
Why not?
You know, do woods.
This is a sitcom. Like,
I don't do that either. I ain't trying to be in the forest. Like, no.
Right.
Bears.
Or in the arboretum, as they called it on campus.
Oh, why it was called an arboretum? I think they think they fancy.
Hey man, with that maple syrup thing, oh, that shit was so good.
That's something that white people did right.
With the homemade ice cream.
Yeah,
ice cream. I'm like, no, I definitely was willing to play around with death that day for that ice cream, and it tasted bomb as fuck.
It was good.
So
it's
people,
so out of your way, though.
Go and get some like homemade fresh maple syrup, like straight from the tree.
Maple syrup.
And then get some ice cream and put that on top. Oh shit. You're gonna be feeling good.
Yeah, cream on the inside.
There from this angle, your fingers look like tarantulas.
Isn't that funny? Because I'm actually looking up insects right now, which is actually really funny.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is what he does.
This is research.
Wow, like me and Concept be like sitting up here like taking shit serious, and this nigga like, oh, I'm looking up insects. Or I'm watching a TV show right now.
Like, nigga, why? Like, What is going on
It's
with
just
you?
research. That's all it is. That's what I'm looking at.
Are you looking up to see if insects could get chlamydia? Did you fuck an
I
insect?
don't know about all that, but I mean, that sounds like a fun little thing.
Oh shit! What would be burnt? Like if somebody like if you could get chlamydia with like a mosquito.
That would suck, but that would be like actually pretty
Nigga,
possible.
that'd be coronavirus all over again.
That sounds like an African
COVID-19 all over again. Like,
Oh,
nah, you know what, and that goes to, my $1 million nigga scheme for today.
Oh damn!
Oh, here we go.
I got a good one.
I'm excited.
So,
I'm not.
we've got friends from all walks of life, and I realized that not many people who aren't black, this don't really affect black people. This is an epidemic that we need to solve as a society because this shit's getting out of hand. So I'm going to call this on this side of the world. It'll be known as this. And on the other side of the world, for the others, it'll be known as something else. So for our side of the world, it's going to be hire a nigga. The other side is hire a black person. Basically, we're going to hire, because, people, especially white people, do dumb shit. And then you sitting there, you're like, you needed one black person in the room, like one black friend, to tell you that this shit was not okay. Just not okay. Perfect example. You want to walk around with your kid on a leash. Somebody black should have told you that shit is not okay. Little Johnny do not need to be on a leash.
God damn it.
So for cases like that, you hire a black person to say, like, hey, like, what is it that I need to do? Like, okay, I want to cook some food and I don't want to use no seasoning. All I want to use is salt and pepper. Hire a black person. Like, hire a nigga. So therefore, we need to make sure that we are able to not only hire these people so we have jobs, but also make sure that we can help society steer back into the same. Like, yeah, like you got like famous people that want to get up and be like, say dumb shit on TV or on social media. You need to have a nigga there to be like, that ain't, don't put that out. So we're gonna charge. So if you rich, we're gonna charge you $30,000 per hour because we ain't cheap. And then if you go on the tail end, we're gonna charge like $25 per hour. But yeah, because people need help. We trying to help the streets.
I got a couple things actually that you said that now I'm now realizing. First of all, yeah, there are some people who just believe salt and pepper is good enough season. Also, but I also realized that it wasn't until my cousin came or my cousin told me about this. There's white pepper just so that you don't see the pepper food. Like, do people like? I can't believe people actually care about that enough to create a whole different pepper.
So somebody was not bothered enough to make
it. And we didn't bleach pepper because we don't want it to look black.
That was my first thought too. Like, you just don't want black shit on your fucking food. Okay.
Like, nigga, hold on.
Oh my god,
it's just like
that's racism plus.
It's just like Bernie Mac. Like, I hate my gums because they black.
Right. All that.
Shit. I can't. But I found that shit out. Like, that's a thing. They use white pepper so they don't see that shit. Now, if somebody else, if there's like a culinary artist or a chef or somebody who listens to us or watches us, please let us know in the comments. You can email us too, along with your dick pics back to Bear, because Bear is still rating those.
He still is, yeah. Like, he want them.
But actually, though, is there another culinary use besides not being able to? I'm honestly curious. I was told that the reason why it exists is simply so that you don't see your pepper in your dish.
Probably. Anywho.
Yeah, so that was the first thing, because honestly, that was weird. I feel like there have been variations of this one actually. Like, there's like different like levels, and people have like said something like that. So,
we need to actually do it. We need to hire some niggas to go out there and do this shit. Cause
there was that.
You know what? And if you hire us and you still put out some dumb shit, then we're gonna send you over to the Karen Cruise. Cause at that point, your ass deserves it.
And are we doing Mortal Kombat? Is it gonna be the Karen Cruise with a K? I meant to ask, but I didn't ask before.
And we can.
It fits.
Like, shit,
it fits.
Oh my god, it's almost like Kim Kardashian. We could do KKs.
KK.
We might get the West coming to us then. Oh boy.
Still, but there's just like some dumb moments in life. Like, oh hey, I'm gonna set off a firecracker in my butt cheeks, and this is like, what the fuck you doing that shit for? There are YouTube videos of
I don't need to know. I
doing that.
I didn't know.
But
I didn't need
oh
to know
hey,
about the 120
let's go
days.
jump over a fire.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Literally, let's go jump over a fire. That's
Like
what
a
I'm
house
saying.
that's on
So concept,
fire?
are you getting in on this? Like,
I
I'd
have
be like
to.
athletes and celebrities, clean your tweets up. Like,
Honestly, that honestly, like, if that was your service, was like social media sweep, like that.
it ain't just that. Like, we cleaning up everything, and then if you fail, and after you didn't hired us, we get to like charge 100%. So whatever you set to pay, you got to pay 100% more of that because you didn't fail the system, and we ain't trying to have them failures on our records like that. So if you fail, you got to pay it. So 100%. Like, yeah.
You're wrong. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not hearing messed up things right now.
Because some
I'll be
people,
real.
nigga, like you be like sitting there like, nigga, this don't sound okay. Like you gonna sound real weird with this shit. Like no, like you know what, Tanner, you can't just go out there and do some dumb shit. Like you know what, I'm gonna just take my skateboard and go down this 30,000 foot hill and think I'm gonna survive it. And it's like,
Tanner, nigga, no.
No.
Don't do it.
Like yo, nigga, halfway through, you ain't even gonna be a person. You just gonna be smoking dust.
Yeah, you're gonna be a splat on the side of the road. They're gonna have to clean your ass up.
Actually, that's how you scare racist people. Shit like that. Just be like, you're gonna be smoking dust. You mean I'm gonna be dark?
It's like, oh hey, I want to go streaking through like the Super Bowl, and it's like, nigga, first of all, don't nobody want to see your PP.
I mean,
Second of all, you got to register as a sex offender because there's probably children there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then third of all, your ass is also gonna be banned from any football stadium in the country. Then your ass can't go to Canada because now you're a sex offender, and they don't allow people in there even if you got a DUI. And so you can't go to no park, no amusement park, no nothing. You got to go next door and be like, "Hi, I'm your resident sex offender," type of shit. Yeah. So don't be doing that. You need a black person. Like,
You know what though?
Yeah.
And I'm actually curious about that. If there aren't any lawyers listening either, because I'm curious to know, like, would you have to register as a sex offender, like legally? I really want to know, just out of curiosity, not because I'm gonna go do that shit. I ain't got time for that. I also ain't got the body for it either.
they should register your ass as a domestic terrorist for that because don't nobody want to see that shit.
But actually, though, what do they actually register you as? Or do they, in fact?
Like, shit, either way, you definitely need to lose your right to vote.
Nobody's kicking that away. Nobody's taking it.
Yeah, well, if you go to jail, they do. But still,
I mean, yeah, but that's if you go. No, I think it's only if you go to prison. If you go to jail, you don't get it taken away.
No, especially, and you have to serve your sentence, including your parole.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so we need to hire some niggas or hire some black people. And even, even niggas got to hire niggas. So
sometimes.
Because we be doing some dumb shit. Like,
I mean, and let's be real. I mean, we say that shit
like,
all
I'm
the
going to
time.
go to the park and, like, fight some dudes because they looked at me the wrong way. You need a nigga to be like, nigga, no.
That's
it's going to be on World Star, and we ain't trying to bring World Star back.
You need someone to pull you out of the nigga mumble.
But that's what I mean. It's like you need a fucking friend. You need good friends. I mean, we say
no,
like black people,
no. You need to hire niggas. Fuck your friends, because your friends clearly are influencing your dumb decisions in life.
Let me
hire
continue.
a nigga, because I will sit up there and tell you now, Mark. If you go out there and do some dumb shit, you're gonna be on YouTube, and then when you be on YouTube, you're gonna think, oh, it's nothing. And then you try to apply to a job, and you trying to be the CFO of some prestigious Fortune 500 company, and your ass gets screwed over. It's like, here, look at here, sir. You done did some dumb shit, and now your dumb ass got one leg. Whose fault is that? And even there's black people. There's this football player.
Don't question the transition. Don't
question the
transition. I see your face. You don't do it.
He was black too, and he decided that he was going to hold a firework in his hand. That nigga got less fingers than he was born with now.
Wait, huh? Like,
yep.
Don't think about
What
it.
was the goal?
He wanted to set that shit off. He thought he was Lil Bootsy.
But that's what I'm trying to say. What was the overall goal? Like, what was he expecting to happen?
That it was gonna go high in the air, I guess. Shit.
That's
I don't
stupid.
know.
That's stupid.
Hey, anytime a nigga like hold up his hands, he looked like he trying to hold a West Side with different fingers.
Can't stand you. Cannot stand you. But no, that's what I mean though. It's like a good friend is somebody who actually tells you like Mookie's is an asshole, but I count on this nigga to not let me do or say stupid shit. Now, is he a nigga? Yeah.
You need people like me in your life.
Honestly, that's the only reason why he's here.
So that's why you're gonna hire people like me to sit up there and just go and be like, you know what? If you do this shit, your mama is never gonna be able to look at you the same way. She ain't never gonna hug you the same either. Like, no. Do some shit like that. Like she ain't never.
He said that.
At home cooking ain't gonna ever taste the same either.
No.
You can taste the shame.
Oof. I mean, but honestly, I mean, and whatever variation of this, because like I said, I've heard like different types of and different iterations of this. I wholeheartedly support it. Sorry, I mean, say it's racist. It's really not. You need some black friends in your life. The same way we need white people too in some cases.
Get away from the cops.
Boom, that right there.
That right there.
I mean,
if I get pulled over, I need you to be like, hey, he was going the speed limit, sir.
If it's all three of us, we getting pulled over. It's all three of us and Jerry.
No, because
fine.
concept look real Latino, so we can get away with it.
I don't know, man. I feel like we'll be all.
Just like concept don't speak English.
No, yeah. I speak fluent fucking Spanish. As soon as that happens,
we're gonna go do some work.
Y'all know what he's like? No, dude, this is Uber.
Stupid. Nah, but it'd be like Cat Williams. Like, I've known him 2 weeks. He wouldn't do that. Murder.
That's so good.
All 5'4", that nigga.
5'4".
I wouldn't put it past him.
Just don't put it over him.
Ooh, damn.
You ain't gonna reach it at that point. Yeah. And don't put it on a motorcycle either, because that nigga cannot motorcycles.
Oh man, he's fucking hilarious. I don't care.
Man.
I don't care whatever problems he has. I don't give a shit.
Chronicles.
Fucking hilarious.
It's the Pimp Chronicles. Yeah, concept. What's the other topic of the day?
There is none. This is it because we're already at an hour.
Okay.
You been gone for like 15 minutes, motherfucker.
No, I actually did time that. I was only gone for 4. I know it seems like forever, but I actually have the time.
That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know if we can make this stretch. Well, I'm pretty sure we can make a stretch because, like I said, I have a multiverse of possibilities when it comes to this shit.
Who the fuck I'm punching after some shit like this didn't happen?
Honestly, but again, like like I said, I believe it's like more common than I think we realize. I mean, just because I'm not saying none of us are sexually active, but I mean, I'm sexually active with essentially a single partner, and Mookie, so are you. The only person here that would get it would be Bear.
Is Bear a hoe in training?
Shut up.
You a hit?
Apparently I'm a hit.
He's a hit man.
A hoe in training.
That's pretty good. Is that what that means?
Ain't that what that game is about?
Right. It's like Agent 47, throw that ass back.
Nah, Hitman.
Hey. They're gonna have like his hoe up, and then he gonna have like a whole inbox full of dick pics.
Man, I'm gonna feel sad. Like,
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna DM you, and it's like, nah, don't DM me. It's gonna get
don't
dirty.
do it. Please don't. Like, please don't.
Under a pile of dicks.
Please leave me alone. Like, don't do it. It's gonna be either dicks or
he's
snakes.
got a special right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
So in them, they, whoever you may be, so right now he's got a special for the next 3 podcast episodes that we send out. He will be reviewing dick pics for free. So get them in while they're hot.
I'm done.
And
You
hard.
can't even say it without laughing.
You can't. Like, honestly,
it's so dumb.
So make sure you get them dick pics in so he can rate them. And he be putting out the reviews with hot fire, like super hot fire, and getting it out there to the people quickly. And so therefore you guys are supplied with the confidence boost that you need in life.
Hey, but let's be real. He's been real nice to people. He hasn't said a mean thing yet. Let's be honest.
He be lubing it up on the comments too. So
I can't even function with that. I
can't function that one either. I'm crying.
I lost my bear story because of that.
Yep.
Oh no! What's your bear story, bitch? No, that is not the bear story. We are promoting your business. I actually
lost my bear story because you just.
Damn. That was your fault, then. That's your fault.
Oh shit! Like the time this thing used to walk around with a security shirt on in college.
That was the best time, wasn't it?
It's like, nigga, who you trying to be a bouncer for?
He could have. I mean, you could be. Could be. I mean, you're. I mean, bear is technically too small to be a bouncer.
Yeah,
ironically,
he like 5'4".
5'4".
Him and Cat Williams are the same size.
Him, Cat Williams, and Kevin Hart. Shit.
You bird.
Yeah, that photo you took of Kevin Hart with you at the airport, y'all were all like the same.
He only came up to like the middle of my stomach. I swear, it's just, there's no way. There's no way.
Oh shit, nigga, you only like 5'10".
Shut up.
He thinks he's 6'12".
Oh damn, you want to start that over, Motor Mouth? Oh shit, yeah.
Fucking I can't. I can't.
Oh
shit!
Do
I wonder where that security shirt is. Anyway.
Don't pull it out.
I'm finding it. If I can find
it. Why do you think that's a good idea?
I don't know. Put it up.
Over there trying to dress like he a hall monitor.
Hall monitor. Where's your hall pass?
Why didn't you apply for security? Like,
I don't know. You know, this nigga was sleep on a job, especially if they gave him a graveyard shift.
Oh, you had like your first year of doing it, you have to take the graveyard shift.
He would have been asleep. They would have stolen everything. You wouldn't even have to worry about being too loud because this nigga sleep through everything.
Hey, they paid well though.
True, they paid well, but this motherfucker would be like.
And you only have to. I think they only had to work like 2 days a week, technically, because they would do a full night shift, which was full 8 hours. I believe so, and then you get hired for overtime if there's like special events and shit.
This nigga own shadow could rob this place he was at, and he wouldn't even know it was gone because he was asleep.
I said some strong niggatry around here.
My shadow.
And then if he ain't asleep yet, just give him some anime and some barbecue, and he ain't gonna be done.
You mean anime or anime? Like eat the cake or
both? Shit.
Both. Okay.
And place inside that, and he'll definitely be out like a light.
Oh, that's it. No, that's it. That right there.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
Barely listen to.
I can't even refute that one.
Like freshman year, I'm literally like in bed trying to like take a nap, chill. And this nigga over here trying to serenade me with some side and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my dreams.
It's time.
You know what? I got a bear story because there are times
you have a bear story.
Like I'm gonna go ahead. Like there were times where
don't do it.
Yeah. There be times where I'm waking up from a nap freshman year of college, and since we were roommates, and this nigga we have headphones on, but you can hear clear as day what the fuck he was listening to, and so you sit there playing a game or like watch TV or typing some shit, and then the next thing you know, I see this nigga's hand just above his head. Like randomly for no reason, and then after that, you see him go back. 2 minutes later, they go back. I'm like, this nigga didn't had a full-fledged conversation to himself, and had a concert in his head that he's like, so he like waving his hands like he just don't care. Then he go back to playing the game, and I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? That's
his exercise. You got to get it in.
Up into my head, shoulders, knees, and toes in the damn chair.
That I didn't know. That's actually a story that's very unique.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
God.
God damn it, Barrett. Oh my god. Though, you know what?
Yeah, that's like
I will give you props though, because there are a lot of people who are not comfortable and like not comfortable enough to just have fun by themselves.
yeah.
They're not,
That
Nigga, I was taking a
that's
nap.
old
Like,
habit I
shit.
had before. So
Yeah.
I stopped doing it now, but yeah,
I mean, but
I was still doing it back in college.
That's more admirable than I think you realize. But that I'll give you a
It's
little
just
credit
weird
for
to
that
wake
one.
up when I'm like,
That's
ready to
that's
nap.
the weird
Yeah,
part.
that's why I don't want people be like, oh, what the hell are you doing? Like,
You know.
I try
Like,
not to wake people
listen
up
to
on
Sade
that.
and just chilling. It's just like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
It's my shit. It's the best.
I was
That was
thinking
my
maybe
chill
he's
time.
listening to Outkast and he's liking fish and grits and all that pimp
Talking
shit.
about you a
I was
soldier of
sometimes,
love, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep. I had Soldier of Love. I had Moon in the Sky.
Damn.
I know, right?
Man.
This nigga was going through emotions. And I'm
Right.
like,
What is
who
wrong
broke
with
your heart?
you?
Like, nigga,
I
you
be
just
jamming,
turned
man.
18. Like, what the fuck?
I be jamming.
What was going on in your life that you needed all this?
Right.
Fuck. But you know what? With that said, thank you all for watching. Rate
And
us
if you didn't learn
5-star.
anything, shut the fuck up. You know,
how you
go
always
hang out
cut me
with
off.
Zaboomafoo. Go and do some Hamtaro time type bullshit. Go and watch like Rugrats. Go and
right.
say fuck bitches,
Wait.
get money.
Wait. Speaking
What's up?
of all this Nickelodeon stuff, y'all see that trailer for the new Nickelodeon Little Smash game coming out?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm about to. I sent that to you, motherfuckers. Yeah,
I know,
let me
it's
get
just
that
hard.
shit. Yeah, Danny Phantom is a cheat code.
Oh,
And
yeah, you want me to-
Aang gotta have one. Aang can only be
Like-
Aang can only be an airbender. If he's anything else, it's a cheat code. You
I
should
guess
not
what
be
about
allowed.
Reptar though? Reptar is hard.
Shit, Reptar is shooting some green shit out of his mouth, man.
They have a lot of good characters to pull from, though, just in general.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what Nigel Thornberry is being in there for. I don't know how. Is he
That
like the
knows.
They
Indiana
should have
Jones?
had the little brother. I'm blanking on his name right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that
yeah,
couldn't
the one
speak?
with the
Yeah.
one with the gibberish, man. The gibberish.
He was raised by wild animals.
Right. Or at least the champ.
And fuck Bear for cutting off my outro. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. You brought it up.
You know what?
What?
You know what? That's some payback.
I hope, yo, cellmate, takes your favorite Snickers today and makes you the little spoon tonight. Like, that's what I hope happens
my
to
Snickers.
you.
Anyway, rate us 5 stars.
Anyway, you a bitch. And I want the people to know that.
Like, comment, subscribe, my bitch.
And hey, learn some shit, bitch. So shut the fuck up and do shit with your life. And don't suck ass. Don't eat ass. That shit is unhealthy. This ass like concept and the reason why his mustache is just not coming back.
Builds your immune system. Stop talking about my mustache.
That shit like hold on, that shit is like a holographic card where like from certain angles.
For real though, you know what? I am not gonna be
from
mad
this
at
angle.
That,
you can see it from that angle.
That's some true fucking shit. It is like a fucking holographic card.
Ouch.
And I'm done.
All
right, goodbye everyone. Fuck you all.
Fuck everybody.
Amen.